The last operation you're going to need to end up doing is the post process on these setups, these last two setups. The first setup we're going to do is going to be a lathe, and the second setup we're going to do is going to be for the mill. The first setup that we're going to post process is the lathe one. The second one is going to be the mill, and the mill one's going to be pretty straightforward. We have drilling and milling, and for the drilling operation, we're going to go ahead and select setup 3. We're going to double check that, again, our feature is up in the front center of our part. Flip it around. X is going that direction, Y is going this direction, flip this way, Z is going the other direction. So we have all our 3 planes, we have a rectangle around it, and we're ready to begin. If we select the G1, G2 process, we have container, we have program 43. You guys are going to do something like 11,043 or 10,043. I'm just going to stick to 43, and I'm going to do bottom container mill. I'm even going to copy this, hit Control C, and we want to make sure we're set to inches. Now we're not going to be on turning. We are going to be back to Haas. And if you leave this cursor over it, you just need to dial in. It says mill. Okay, all common 3-axis mills right in this area right there. So again, read the description. It does say mill. It will not work for the lathe. The lathe won't work for the mill. So it's got to be the generic, just the generic cost now. We're going to be exporting to the same place you exported before. So if you go HDrive PLTW sim container, it's going to be in the container folder. There shouldn't be anything in it right now because you're just selecting a folder as a source. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to go through our settings. Preload tool is going to be no. If we load the tool, it's going to be bad, very bad. Bad things happen when we preload tools because we don't have a preload option. Inches, we're going to set this to inches. Bottom container, mill, Sullivan. That's good. We want to comment there. Make sure you have your name and what it is and that you're going to be machining on the mill. And besides that, I can't think of anything else. We're going to hit post. And it should populate in here. So it's going to post as 43 again. HDrive Project Leadway Sim. Look up there. Make sure it's the right source. Highlight this. So Control V. And you got everything set up here. So now it's going to be the mill. My name's there. Hit save. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to hit File Open. And go to the bottom mill, bottom container mill, and again I'm going to need to go over your editor, make sure I'm in ISO milling, backplot window, and that looks awesome. If I change my view to a top view, it's perfectly circular all the way down. I don't have anything else. This looks great. Yeah, anyways, kind of flip your views around. I'm just using the center click mount button. Now for our drilling, it should just be tool 10 and tool 9 are our tools. Make sure there's no other tool numbers. I don't think there is. I think we're in great shape. Everything looks really clean and really good. So save this program. Make sure you have your program number, and by going to File, Save, if there's not even an option, there shouldn't be anything here. You're going to need to edit milling. Make sure it's saved and you're ready to begin your milling operation, your first milling operation for the bottom container. Thank you for watching, and the next operation we're going to do is for the top container, milling of the top container.